Good morning, world. Hey, it's your girl CJ, representing SEE Entertainment. I'm just back today on the channel, Only the Strong Survive. And my life from yesterday was really interesting. I ran across some people that just pretty much had given up on life due to some circumstances, which was excusable or understandable to a reason why they were feeling hopeless. But I just came on here today to let you know, guess what? There is hope. I'm going to say it again. There is hope. Any day that you are above the ground and you have the activity of your limbs and your eyes, your ears, your mouth, there is hope. Regardless of what you have come up against or what has come up against you, there is hope. The one thing about us is that we like to hope, or I say we like to think or expect, but we don't want to work with that thinking or hoping, expecting. The Bible says that faith without works are dead. Okay, and so a lot of times we get that misconstrued because we feel like, oh, because I believe and I hope that God make this thing right, that it's going to just fall into place. Well, a lot of times you got to do some work with the hope. But I came on here to let you know that there is hope. Even if you in that place in your life where you recognize that there's error or there's shortcomings, like I said, dealing with, unpleasant life situations, death, divorce, miscarriage, abortion, the man walking off, the lady walking out, people getting old, baby, let me tell you, there is hope. A lot of times God allows things to happen in our lives so that we can know that He is our hope. See, because the one thing about human nature is we tend to put our trust more into other humans versus the Lord. And I understand why. It's easy to understand. We see each other every day. We see each other actions every day. So we almost think that we have a basic concept of people. That's why we're more likely to confide in them, to believe that they can assist us with our hope. And don't get me wrong, they can encourage you, they can pray with you, they can stand in the gap with you, they can intercede for you. But guess what? You have to believe in yourself that all things through Christ are possible. Regardless of my background, regardless of my past, regardless of who used me, regardless of who abused me, regardless of who left my life, regardless of who came in and tried to shake it up. Because guess what? If you are still here, they didn't win. The enemy did not win. If you still here, if you can hear the sound of my voice, the enemy didn't win. And that with itself should just let you know that there is hope. Okay, a lot of times we don't know what to do when we are faced with negative situations or painful situations. But in those times, you have to cry out, cry your heart out to God, seek His face like never before. Believe me, God is still in the business of answering prayers, because I've tried Him for myself every day. And there have been times that I said, okay, Lord, if you don't do this thing, then I'm not going to believe that you're real. Now, in those moments, He showed up for me. Let me tell you this, though, on top of that. Now, you can't go and think God is a genie. You can't shake your head and blink, 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 and then think that what you ask Him is going to be immediately done. Very, 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 very seldom do you pray a thing and it happen right then. But God is that kind of God that He can do a thing right now. But what I need you all to understand is when I say that there is hope, there is hope. That means there is life beyond the situation, the circumstances, the problems that you have and you're facing right now. It's life beyond them. You're talking to a young lady that's been through hell and high water, man after man, been abused, been misused, been played on, laughed at, talked about, disliked. Hey, the spirit of rejection is real, y'all. And I'm just coming on here right now to let you know we're going to bind up that spirit of rejection. We're going to believe and trust God. And we're going to ask Him to increase our faith and our belief in Him, and know that He can do all things because he's God. Okay? So if you got nothing else from me, know that there is hope. It don't cost a thing to smile. India already said it. It doesn't cost anything for us to be kind, to be loving. And sometimes you have to put your circumstances and your situations on the background. Think about other people. This life is not really, everything happening to you is really not about you. It's for you to help somebody else. So have hope in that. Know that God is with you. He said he will never leave you nor forsake you. Be blessed. There is hope. So live today with expectancy. Be blessed.